evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between Mike Tyson and Vitali Klitschko.
His adversary, with a record of 41 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses, Vitali Dr. Iron Fist Klitschko.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway. Vitali Klitschko's jammed by an uppercut. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Fans have certain expectations when they come to a Mike Tyson fight. They don't mind if it ends in 20 seconds. Do you expect it to be a quick one tonight?
Tyson expects it to, and that's more important than what I expect. He's going to go out there, and he's going to put his best foot forward to make that happen.
Vitali Klitschko doing a really nice job now of putting his punches together. I mean, we've seen that classic 1-2 for him. When he puts his punches together, he's at his best.
Yeah, well, that's what he is. He's a busy fighter, different than his brother Vladimir. Vladimir is more of a power puncher, but Vitali, he's a guy who puts them together.
That's a good probing jab that time by Vitali Klitschko. Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. You know, typically a good, well-rounded boxer, puncher can put forth the strategy he wants against any style fighter. But what about against the prime Mike Tyson that we see here tonight?
Well, you better be solid in those fundamental areas, and you better have a strategy because there's too much talent. There's too much raw power to deal with early. You cannot afford to make a mistake.
Vitali Klitschko's able to avoid that punch. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Move! Last 10 seconds. Vitali Klitschko's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem, like with anything else. How are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answers.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Wow! He is floored by a big uppercut. So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's hit by a counterpunch there. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Vitali Klitschko's left now getting into the mix. There's that overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 2. Vitali Klitschko's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Vitali Klitschko constantly trying to rid the ring of his opponent with a right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Double up your punches.
Vitali's right hand can be so dangerous. You're seeing a good example of it here. Vitali Klitschko's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Halfway through this round. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. So much is talked about on the offensive side of the game for Tyson. But in putting forth that offense, he also has some pretty decent defense.
Well, his defense creates offense. That's exactly right. And he was taught that. He wasn't born with that. That's where the technique, the teaching came in. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying that if he wasn't taught that, he'd be just another big, strong guy.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Not able to land the uppercut. Flush right hand to the body. And this round comes to an end.
Relax. Good, good. This is what I need you to do. Keep shooting the jab to his chest. His hand.
Tyson's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-0 on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Good-looking counterpunch. Tyson's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Seconds to go in round number 4.
Don't stay in one spot.
Lands a big hook. Solid straight right hand. Mike Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Body shot lands, it was the right. Vitali Klitschko's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time.
Watch the hook.
Final 10 seconds.
Watch the hook.
And that's the end of round 4. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Tyson's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Vitali Klitschko.
Finish with a hook.
Vitali Klitschko's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Hooks to the head. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Vitali Klitschko. Halfway into round number 5 here. He comes with the straight right hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Vitali Klitschko has showed guts before, fighting on with a badly damaged eye. Now he has to fight on after being knocked down. Vitali Klitschko is able to land a good, solid left hand. Good, solid hook lands by Vitali Klitschko. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, Vitali Klitschko's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
And he engages in the clinch. There's a right hand by Vitali. His opponent has to get out of the way of that.
He's working the body.
There you go.
Took a shot, now he gives the left. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Return to sender, he gives him back one of his own. You see him holding on. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Mike Tyson. Halfway through round 6. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same patterns. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick.
Big shot he just scored with. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Vitali Klitschko's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
then throw a straight right down the middle. Relax.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. That's a good left hand by Vitali Klitschko. When Vitali Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease.
Nice work, nice work.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Vitali Klitschko's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Left to the body.
Working the body.
Tyson's overflowing with aggression, and that brawling style has got him in control these middle rounds.
Yeah, it's gotten his opponent right where he wants. He's gotten his opponent confused, frustrating. He's fighting the wrong fight. He's fighting his fight.
Fires right back at him. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. And that's the end of round 7.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Keep it up. Okay, listen, you can throw him off.
Well, he's up big through 7 rounds according to Teddy's scorecard. The answer for him has been a very simple formula. Just go out there and throw more punches.
Yeah, and one other little thing that's not as simple, but it's very subtle, Joe.
Big right hand. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Vitali Klitschko smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
By way of knockouts, your winner,
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Mike Tyson's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.